Merry Christmas to everyone and greetings to you all Southern Cameroonians. It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. Um, as you come online, please make we click share. Let's share everywhere. I'll be out to talk to you all Southern Cameroonians as we approach the new year. Yeah, activism most of now is not a new thing for we to be doing all time. So I mostly like working in the background because I realize that you can easily trash the enemy and deal with things on the background. Building institutions and giving the boys who want to fight for this revolution the hope they need is what we need now. And most of the live Facebook we do, I know mostly end up only in the diaspora, and even though some of our people watch it, but working in the background is the most important thing we need now. So please, as all of us join, let's build the audience, share on WhatsApp, share on Facebook, share everywhere, share everywhere that you can share. And greetings, Jamal. Let me say hi to some people. Hi, Duffman. Greetings to you all. Greetings to everyone. And I hope you all had a lovely Merry Christmas out there. Greetings. Thank you very much, Duffman. That's how I like it. Yeah, son of Victoria, son of Menchom, son of Manio, son of Boyo, son of Kumba, son of Bea, son of Tiku. That's it. That's it. You know, when the enemy always try to divide, we always learn to how to build. And the more we build strong institutions, the more we are able to go forward in these revolutions and not to look people. You know, in the revolution, I've always come online and I've told you guys the solutions to this war we are fighting. And I've always said it here that we diasporans, we are sleeping. As a diasporan youth, as we are, we have to be active fighters in this revolution. Active fighters. If we don't get up to be active fighters, then I tell you, my people, the enabler, the evil men, let me call it them evil men. The evil men will take your place and destroy our destiny. Yeah, the evil men. I've always told you guys that. I realized that doing more of coming online on Facebook, there are many things as an individual, as an activist, I can do more of the background. But not that I will not be coming on Facebook. No. There are many things. You know, when you get involved on educating people in the physical, the most devilish men are behind doing things in the background to destroy all your effort in the physical. So it must be both ways. Yeah. And I want to tell all of you youths, now is the time. You can see the revolution is approaching a very credible and victorious end for we all. And they say when you are about to win, that's where the enemy targets you for failure. That's the truth. When you're about to win, that's when the enemy targets you for failure. So we all in the diaspora, me and you all, we all have to get involved now, all of us. It's not about coming to watch me anymore on Facebook. No, it's not about sharing the video. Like I say, share. It's not about that. What is important now is more than sharing. It's you being actively participating in your LGA and your county. That's what we need now. Because if I were to ask you, all of those people making videos and all of them doing whatever they are doing in Ground Zero, are they far better than you? No, they are not far better than us. They are not. You can handle defense. You can do a project. You or all of us can. All those who are doing defense in their counties, they are not far better than you. It's because most of us in Southern Cameroon, we overtrust ourselves without knowing that we have some demons in amongst us. That's the bitter truth. Most of us, Southern Cameroon, yes, I'm seeing somebody say, Prince, please call him attention. Siatka, I'm hearing you. I've not read. Let me read your comments. Go on, I'll read your comments. Please, as you're joining, click share. Thank you, Lima Harry. Click share, let's be the audience. I want to get everybody here today because I don't over-talk this thing, but most of you now, they take calm. Even the interim government, they relax. I don't always tell you the strategy to win this war. You always see me when I come online, you see this my small book in front of me. I said, if I fulfill know how to do things more, I will do them. I don't always say it. Yeah. I don't always say it. And the more I talk online, I forget the enemy. I don't tell them, I say, La Republic, they follow me past even Southern Cameroonians. Southern Cameroonians at the East do what? That's why I'd be the advice our activists. I said, most of you think like maybe Prince Jeka got to prominence or people had to know me is because I did a dirty thing. No, I did not grow to prominence in this Southern Cameroon revolution by attacking or by becoming negative. No, that's what I told many activists. Because some people think like, especially those who are singing the name of this interim government, they mostly feel like, no, Prince Jeka got his prominence in this revolution is maybe by attacking AGC and the other. It's a fat lie. I did not become like that. Yes, when you comment, I will see you've caught my attention, but I've not seen what you're talking about. So when you comment, I will see it. I did not. I was in this revolution. I've been in this revolution not about views. Yeah, I've been in the revolution. I've been an analyst, a political analyst of this Southern Cameroon war. I mostly take my time. I sit back. I have my gadgets. I have more than 2 laptops. I have my small office I'm creating. I take my time. I follow every step of the Republic. That's why you see they follow my videos. I don't come to attack people. I look those who can be gotten. I look what next step they can take. I look who are those who are causing us to be backward in the revolution. I attack them. I see those who the Republic get in contact with. That's what I do. I'm more of like an observer, an analyst. I take my time to watch. That's what I've been doing. So I don't know. I've told all my activists, I said, it's not about, in the revolution, we never attack ourselves. If there's any person that has a title of the interim government or says he's part of the interim government, before you call that person out, make sure you have reported the person behind. Like there is one, I don't know how he did behind. He called me the other day and was blabbing, the security chief of Menchum, Frank Mendy. I told him direct, I said, go and return the money back of Menchum you invested in Bitcoin. There are many of them here. He said, no, do I know what he has been doing in the background? Me, before I come online to call your name, I have evidence. Before me, I come online to call your name, I have evidence. I told him boldly clear. He called me on the phone. He went on Facebook after calling me on the phone. I went to comment. He think like I came on Facebook after we talked on the phone. I thought I would correct him on the phone and he even tried to listen. He did not listen. He was trying to want to educate me on what way. Well, he did not know that I already got information. I went back on Facebook and I commented. I said, go and repent. I told him, go and repent. And that's why all of us have to be involved now. All of us. Because there are some people who don't have conscience in the revolution. There are many of them they don't have. They go behind, go and try to inflict hatred. No. That's why I've told all the activists to be wise. As an activist that I am, nobody in the defense has been able to manipulate me. Nobody when it concerns the money of Ambazonians. Because I work for it. Yes, I sit on Facebook here, raise money for Watana Wata. You cannot come and manipulate me, no. And I've told all activists, they all have to have a single voice, single mouth. Stop going and attacking this and attacking that. There is no activist in this revolution that got to prominence by attacking each other. No one day. Okay, let me go forward with. I was just greeting Southern Cameroonians, Merry Christmas. Yeah, that was just a small introduction I was giving. I've not known, she has said, the video with La Republic accident, I saw Congo military there too. Congo military? No, I did not see Congo military. There is no, that accident that happened, there is 2 videos on my timeline. There is one video of Boko Haram killing in the north. Yeah, which I shared from another profile. There are 2 videos on my timeline. You have the video, that means not on this one, on my Prince J card, the other timeline page, not on this page. There are 2 videos. Yeah, there is one video you see. I'll go and check if you're right. Maybe there's one, but I saw police and I saw the military. I saw mixed force. Yeah, I will check. I'll check CRC. I'll go and check. I'll check. But I know there are 2 videos. The one in Oku, maybe the Congolese military are coming. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Maybe. But that's okay. Let me move ahead with what I have to say. You see, Southern Cameroonians, I'll be touching the small side where the audience get built. I've always said it here that it's not about talking every day online. Yeah. The secret to win this war is economic sabotage. That's the secret. The secret to win this war is economic sabotage. The secret to win this war is not about killing military. It's good to kill the military. I've said this time without number. I've said it every day and night. I've said the secret to win Southern Cameroon to win is by increasing the financial depth of the occupier. And I'm calling on all of us to be part of it, especially we youths. You can do sabotage. Those of you who are taking your money maybe to pass to somebody to help a fighter, you can get to a somebody or to the county or to the LGA. Let me tell some of you online, this is New Year. You see why the revolution is going and some of us we are winning is because some of us take personal initiatives to know what is happening on the ground. Because some of our brothers in the diasporas, their motives, they are not different from Ayabacho and the others. They are not. Some of our brothers which you even see in the counties and they are working, they are not different from Ayabacho. Some people go under this IG and the canopy and they go and hide under and they are doing devilish things. I will tell you. And they struggle to get some activists behind to corrupt them. And I'm telling my brothers, activists, stop. Nobody hates anybody here. We want all of us to win. They go behind trying to fidget because they say like some activists lack information. That's what they feel. Me, I don't lack information. No. If you go to my Facebook, I have more than 1,000 friend requests still standing there. I don't lack information. I don't lack, and that's what some activists fail to know. Some activists feel like they're first to post. That means you are so connected to the ground. No. Some of us are more connected to the ground, but we don't post. Why me, Prince J. Car, I'm up here today? It's not because I've been the first to post on Facebook. It's a lie. It's because I've been more secretive. That's what most of us, we think like the first to post on Facebook, that makes you the most prominent activist. The activist that has the most like, no. That's why those who are in the defense will want to use us. That's why they want to use you. That's why they want to use you. There are some certain times you just need to relax. When somebody gets to you, go and meet your brothers, talk to them, come together, let's share ideas. For example, you all have seen the recent things going on. You have seen the outing of Eric Tato. You have seen the outing of Capo Daniel. I've said it here, and I've said it to the interim government, that Eric and Capo Daniel, including Mimi Mefo, I don't like me calling names. I like coming to educate you, but I always like calling names when it's merciful truth. I would like change now for talk for pidgin. I don't mostly tell when I say, for this revolution, information and money, informants get wonderful money for this revolution. Informant no only means say na external group. No. Most of the informant them for this revolution now, they don't go inside this interim government. I've always said this to una, but you see, when you talk every day, it doesn't change anything. So that's why you see me now. I think most of my live videos are not good even to come live. I go to struggle to do my job on the background. Informants for this war, it make wonderful money past people. Some of you will come live can work money, people they reach for we are back. That's the truth. The job what I do for Facebook, I feel do for back because me I don't be arrogant. Me too, I don't stay for street. I know every fighter where they work. There is no fighter in Amazonia war of revolution where if I want to get the phone number or if I don't get the phone number, or even if I don't get it, if I want to get I don't get them. There is no one. There is no one. Because when we struggle, we come online, we raise money. The people where they cause these dirty, demonic things, they don't leave all these groups. They don't go hide under the canopy of this. That's why we in the interim government now, activists, they have to be very smart. All of them have to be smart. Even the interim government. Yeah. You see me? I'm not scared to attack any person in the name of that the interim government will fail. The interim government is not a person. I can be quiet with you for some time, but when the cup is full and I've spoken behind and you don't change, I'm not scared that the interim government can never fail. Some people say when I talk, I'm being too full of myself. I have to, when you win a war, you have to have confidence. Confidence is the first thing that gives you victory. Confidence, if you don't know. When I watch other revolutionary movies, confidence is the first thing that gives you victory. Let me give you, for example, do you know why most African countries have never ever taken Nation Cup? Do you know why? Most African countries have never taken, World Cup. Sorry, I say Nation Cup. Do you know why many African countries have not taken World Cup? They always have that inferiority complex. I give, for example, the match between Ghana and is it Uruguay or so. You see, even at the penalty time, they were trembling. But when you see a team from the Western world coming, they have that superiority. They feel so confident that they will beat the African team. You see, in this war, every day I make one victory. I feel so confident. And I will tell you, in this revolution, I can say I'm a one strong pillar that before demons of this revolution want to destroy, they need to pass first through me. Because I fought wars. I fought wars on this social media to keep this revolution, especially that interim government. That's why last time I told all of them, I said, the interim government, you are standing there. Those who are keeping the interim government are not even you working. It's some of us. We stood insult for 1 year to make sure that institution, that's an institution that carries the blood of Amazonia. That's an institution that is not about name. So if you see somebody doing dirty work, don't say, if I go out and call the person's name, which you, not before you call the person out, you must first be able to dialogue with the person on the background. Before you go out to call the person, you must be first able to dialogue with the person on the background. That's the truth. You must be able. So if you dialogue with the person is not changing, don't say you are scared of going. The interim government is not President Sako. Even President Sako is not today, this revolution will continue. Even Prince Jeka is not today, the revolution will continue. This revolution is not Seti Chris. This revolution is not people, it is the blood of Southern Cameroonians. This revolution is not about people. That's why some people have gone, and then Southern Cameroonians, most of you have become too emotional. Last time I said it, most of you changed. But of recent, most of you have become too emotional. No, you must reason before you talk. You must always reason before you comment. Because just like how we occupy Facebook, La République too is there. Now, once upon a time, I came to you all on Facebook and I told you that the highest bid in this revolution is Field Marshal. I said it before. I said the highest bid we have in this revolution now. That means the highest, if you are, you know, there's in football, you have players, they say, like Lionel Messi is the most expensive player. Field Marshal, I'm sorry to say it, this is Facebook. Field Marshal, the bid of Field Marshal is very high when it comes to this revolution. But most of us, we sleep too much. The bid of Field Marshal and RK in this war, it's very high. In our war, RK and Field Marshal, they are like Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi in the war of Southern Cameroon. Those are people which La République have seen that if they are not able to handle them quick, they will build up more of their kind. Now, most of you, we in Southern Cameroon, we don't sit to analyze the war. We follow the war just on daily basis, looking for those to criticize. Yeah, so we lose it. Let me tell you, I've made several videos even before Ayeke died. I've said it before, even before Ayeke died. I told Ayeke that he would die like Mba Ivo. I said it here, most of you were here. That's why you see, I've said it that La République follow my video more than you. That's why they attack me all the time. They attack me all the time and they try to send viruses to hack my gadgets. Like today I was talking with a comrade, they sent me just one through WhatsApp. If I had just clicked on that one on WhatsApp, I sure every of my information on WhatsApp should have been copied direct. I was just talking with one of my comrades and I said, they have sent me something. Then he asked me what I said, they have sent me something that I want to copy everything in my WhatsApp. They think that now I'll be excited with Xmas gift and I want to click to see what's it. But I just saw it and my phone dictated. It said, no, that's a malware. It would have swept every number, every information, everything I had on my WhatsApp, every contact would have gone to the person. Now, most of we here, we don't understand that as the war goes, things change. We don't. We do not. Now, most of the restoration fighters you see which belong to this war who are standing, they are protected by our people. You don't hear them support kidnapping. You don't hear them support thievery. You don't hear them support this. Now, La République knows that with such a way, the people of Amazonians get more confident. That's why you see, there are places where you cannot destroy this revolution. There are places. Ask yourself why Field Marshal is still in Libya, why Field Marshal is still living. The people. Yeah, we are not hiding it, the people. Now, you see, the enemy will always try to come through infiltrators, diaspora. That's why you see, I've always said it in that diasporan groups. We have destroyed all of them now. You don't hear groups. Do you hear groups anymore? We have destroyed all groups. You cannot hear groups. We have destroyed all because groups are self-interested people. Groups are self-interested individuals. And now in those groups, now they have realized that we have destroyed groups. La Republic, most of you who don't follow the draft board, I've always told you, get your draft board and try to figure. La Republic have realized that AGC and the others which they could use to penetrate the revolution have become so weak. Now, do you know where they are passing through? They are sending people to the LGAs and county. That's one thing I want to tell you now. Most of you who don't know. La Republic have realized that AGC and the others, they have become, they cannot use them like they were thinking to use. So what do they do now? They need to start sending individuals through the LGAs. We don't tell them for this war, say, when they want to compromise some person, they know they send delegation. When La Republic want to take one person, make it join their camp, they know they send delegation. The day where the killing of this chief be happen for Fako, where we grow very emotional, based on the fact, say, it be there almost the same time with that phone for Sobi the fly. And I be no say the people of Fako go react. And I was so emotional about it. Some person just come immediately for my comment. Immediately for my comment, say, Prince, I go help you on how to get to, if you want to join us. Immediately. Immediately. And as a person become for my account, I not respond to your message. He go for my Facebook private message because you don't get my number. He sent me a direct message. Say if I want link, he get some person. The message she did for you, for my Facebook day. I just look at my laugh. And then I figured out what I had to figure. Because if at that point, me, Prince, I did not have a focus, I would have been off. That's why I set my focus in the revolution more than anything. What's my focus? I always tell Owner, my focus is to make sure that I fight for those unprivileged people in Southern Cameroon, giving Southern Cameroon victory. That's my focus. I look those who don't have mother's father. I put them first. Those who have lost everything in this war. That's my focus. And that's the same thing I told Mola Wunja. And I'm very happy Mola Wunja, my elder man, came back. Yeah? Made a post. You should still rethink. We all go for that. They might always set those traps because they want to bring us down. Now, you see, they come individually. Individually, that's how they attack. Individual agents, that's where they go to struggle to come and do their destruction behind. Now, how do we overcome these people? You must all be patriots. You must be able to make sure you strengthen one another. That's it. Strengthening one another is not giving, especially those who stand for the interim government. We must feel that patriotic connection between each other. It's not by coming to comment online, no. Before you make a silly comment to somebody which you know is a patriot of the revolution, be very careful. Yeah, be very careful. Go behind and text. Except you see the person doesn't. Because that's where they come in. Now, let me continue with the RK and Field Marshals being the high bid. I once came here, I said, if you look all the generals, then what they did for this revolution, I will change my language now to pidgin. If you look all where they start this revolution, those the way they take the bad food, those the way they take good food, you finally see and say they fall on a trap for all them for die. All them, they fall on a trap for die. Who are those who set that trap? Will be the first person in La Republic. I don't come online here, I say it's not La Republic. There is no fighter in Southern Cameroon where go die, or a general where go die with the hand of Southern Cameroonian no day. There is no one. I will tell you today, tomorrow. I'm an activist. I've been in the revolution. I talk with many people in the ground. By not fighters, by normal people who have problems. There is no fighter in Southern Cameroon that where they go betray ye, where Southern Cameroonian had no day. It go either be say the fighter na bad fighter, then the people decide for sell ye, may they kill ye. It go either be so. Or the fighter be sold by somebody in the diaspora. That's the truth. It go either be say, please, if you're joining this show, click share. I really want everybody to come, because after this, I go like me all will go back. This is New Year. So if you're joining, share the video. I like me everybody come in, may I give us some message and how go win this war the way forward. So either the fighter be sold by the people or by diaspora. But in most cases, now diasporans don't always sell fighters. Time where this incident be happen for Nigeria, where Amigo die, I blow alarm here for Facebook. I tell most of una, I said, AGC, the people there, now one of the main people the way La Republic they use for destroy this war. I blow an alarm. Capo Daniel. I be telling I say, some were comrades. Now I say, we they so for Southern Cameroon, we know the easily read quick for follow signs. We wait when something, we get this, I pray may God Southern Cameroon be free quick. We get this bad syndrome, say, we the one start look something that when it don't bad. When something one happen, some sign come also poop. Southern Cameroonians, they know they pick that sign very quick. They know they go wait when it don't worst. Then, now for they want start fine. I be don't tell and say, Capo Daniel, somewhere brother will be the work for HSS. Somewhere brother will the work for HSS for Nigeria. If you don't come out here talk about Capo Daniel, by then Congo success be the pretend say they for the revolution. It tell we all details. Well, we see that video come out with Capo Daniel, he dance with woman for inside swimming pool with our refugees. He talk with all, say he play with him voice notes of Capo Daniel, he girlfriend with his papa, the war for Central Africa. Now general. From that period, as an activist, I just take that information. I just take that information and I keep them. Then I watch now as the revolution start go from that period. I want to give all and make all, because all in our revolution, if we fail now, we all go suffer. I want to make all and make una be investigative agent. From that place where that comrade for ground for Nigeria, since that day, I never hear that comrade make some old video. I never even know whether they're alive. I never even know how far. Since when that comrade talk with Capo Daniel come out, that comrade, I never ever know whether that comrade they alive or he don't die. I never know. But I pick that information I keep. I take Amigo, he die. After Amigo die, all don't cry, but as an activist, and me I know they were cry things, I did go because I know say if some soldier die, there must be a hand. I look, take Amigo a video, a die, a picture, I put them. I go watch all the other videos them. The threat will come up for Capo Daniel and the threat will come up for all them. No man, not there for this world, where go threaten a fighter, we don't know who, we go send that information, may they kill that fighter. You know, make 1 week after that threat, Amigo die. Now, when Amigo die, the person will be take that picture for Amigo a corpse. The person no be no say Amazonians, we told the investigate photos. If you look all the pictures, then we don't come out. Amazonians, we get our own cyber army. They investigate pictures. We take that picture with us and say there was no military shoe. If military key fighter, when I don't most see so when they even drag them, so when they kill a fighter, you see them fine. We find that rubber shoe and restoration fighters that they use. You follow all the threats and everything. You realize saying an AGC kill Amigo. You don't look, when I don't see again, not be only for Amigo, when I don't see again for Charger. When I don't see for plenty fighters. But you know what way the worry we? Too emotional. Too emotional we will be. Now, it don't come to now where RK, you see, say sometimes be the way they use Capo Daniel as an agent to get most of the good fighters. Yeah, I'm blocking everybody. Any person will distract at the block. If you see any person will distract, just tell me. They use Capo Daniel for get most of the fighters on the ground. Most of the fighters. So RK never ever accept for work under AGC. He never ever accept for work under AGC. RK never ever. And from the way RK they talk, you know, say RK is an intelligent fighter. He gets sense up here. RK and Marshal, they are one of the most, you know, say for war, you get recalcitrants, banditry people, the way they decide for change. And then you get intellect, where they go school, and they know what it means to bring change to a community. They are two different, those two people be different. And those are the kind of people, the way I go like me, the interim government you project. Even though someone they go school, but then too they be thief. And when they don't go school, they still get that spirit. So we forget that selective mind. You see, I say, RK and Marshal, if you watch them too, that's why as a Southern Cameroonian, you must be very, very wise on how to analyze your soldiers. It's just like football field. Most of you would be good for analyze players. Now, so you get for B. Marshal and RK, they bring the Amazonian people to themselves. Even though RK, no, they under whether I didn't under the interim government, I don't care about that. They bring the people to themselves. They make the people for understand the power of freedom. That is a very great tool against colonialism. That is a very great tool against the French domination of Southern Cameroon. Now, that tool they make the Frenchman crazy. When the Frenchman realized that there is somebody where it used the war for impact a new knowledge, because most of you in this revolution, you have been kept under a programmed knowledge by the colonizer, most of una. All una, that's why you see, if you ask any Southern Cameroonian today, say, you go come, you go say, they go kill me. It's a programmed machinery. They don't program all una. From your education, from your school, from your everything. That's why I told one of my friends, I said, for Africans to all ever become who they are today, you have to have an African education. Ask yourself, say the Chinese, they study the European education. Ask yourself. Chinese, they wake up today for dominate the world. Now, they don't make coronavirus. According to news where I get today, it shows say by 2030, Chinese will be the world power. They go top over the US economy. US will go down and China will go up. You will say they be studying European education. No. The Chinese have their own Buddhist and their own kind of things they do, their own kind of education they give. The Chinese, before they succeeded, they did not study the European education. Most of you call yourself doctors and this and that. No. Go behind, go and look at the Chinese. Those who are coming to Africa now, they did not study European. Now, when you study somebody's education, you are tantamount to reason like that person. That's the bitter truth. When you study somebody's education, your reasoning will definitely be according to that person. That's why most of you, when you go back home, you want to either make like those of this side. If you look those from Indian, they did not study this way. That's why the Indianese are very good in medicine. Their medicine is their local invention of medicine. Now, we Africans, the Russians say the Frenchman don't look. Because if you look in the 1st October and the other day, you see and say, Marshal and RK, they gather all Amazonian people. They gather all of them. They bring them together. They educate them. Look 1st October, 22nd September. Look you will see those two people. Just like how, now RK make all man from Amazonia no say 1st October if you start do demonstration. We see the way we arrange Boyo. If we gather people for Boyo, where Mama then they be the match. That's the reality of Southern Cameroon. Now they need the beat. They need for kill them. That's simple. They need for kill them. Them and Marshal. They need for kill them. Now we as Southern Cameroonians, we just there with the watch from here. No. Wait you get for do as a Southern Cameroonians now. Where you know say those picking them. All the counties get for activate economic sabotage. All the counties. If the counties are not doing it, you can start it individual. Let me tell you. Do you know why I always supported county and LGA? Was for a period like this. Activate burning in the whole of Southern Cameroon. What is Christmas and New Year? activate burning economic sabotage in the whole of Southern Cameroon. Every county, forget about say military. I don't tell when I say once the depth of the occupier be high, it go definitely run. Now you see, say these two fighters, Marshal, now their head the Frenchman want now, and Arki. They are two great sons, and the one pass through all this thing when I see Eric they do. I don't tell her before. Me, Prince, I always like feel confidence on myself for the way God don't grow me up in the revolution. Because if I be get to the look up now on people, even some of you now they watch me for Facebook, I don't give up this revolution. Because even those the way they come say they want to support me on Facebook, they don't give me internal motivation. No, you all don't give me internal motivation. But I just thank God say I get the inner mind, the inner strong will to continue. And so mama, the way my comments, the way they motivate me. You see, these people, this AGC them, all the Eric and Capo, now fight there for inside there because Capo said the one run. I mean, a Tapang and Capo, they know they come out fine again. Because Capo now he want to be chief of defense for AGC. But we already know fine, say that girlfriend, if Papa will there for chat. Now, through that connection that they take cell fighters, we know well. From the die of Amigo, from the die of Charger, and the other die of General Bebier, them and all, we know very well. When you see we want to get victory, they mostly use those AGCs, goats, for come do their action. For divide, for cause pain, distraction. Maybe we can't stand for online to talk about AGC. No. At this time, all we don't get for know that thing. No be me again for the camp can they shout AGC this, AGC that. We don't already go away. I be tell them just like how I tell Eric. I tell them, say me, I don't need to get 1 million view. No. Me, I don't stand with 145 view. And I destroy Tapang. If you are not for this revolution, the revolution is not about me, Prince. It's not about anybody. It's about the blood of Amazonia. That's why even those, the way they don't go under the interim government for go hide their sins, for go hide their evil deeds, we go hook them out. I'm not scared of you. I don't owe nobody in the revolution. I don't owe you. I owe but those who have paid an allegiance to and with God. So I know the looks from person in face. Yes. And most of we here, we don't know. I want to tell most of you, defense, another way for raise money for this war. For this revolution, we only give money for defense. Go and look. Let me say before I want to go to this arcade, them and this Eric, where they want to use this revolution. Defense. When you say, if you go for war time, the government of that country, they be strong by the defense. The government of that as we get interim government. And this, and also they put out because we as a people now will get for activate them. If you see the government of our country, especially this interim government, many people, they don't want to manipulate them. The defense people, they don't want to collect money from the interim government. It's a lie. It has to stop from today. Any person who get for be a defense chair has to be a resource mobilization person where it go to bring resources from ground zero to empower the interim government. That's how it has to be that way. It's not only about the defense. When the defense want to collect from the interim government, it should be that they lack that resources at that moment. Because Southern Cameroon is not a barren land. With this way, we go stop most of these thieves where they out. With this way. Most of those people that they don't go for defense now because they want to go she don't day every 2 to 3. Interim government give me money for this. Interim government give me money for that. Interim government give me money for this. No! Southern Cameroon is a very rich land. It is very rich. If you are a defense chair, you must know how to self-generate money in Southern Cameroon to empower this interim government. You must know. Because we know so when they make money for ground. Who saw the fighter that they come out with? They say fighter don't be house. Fighter get 3 motor. Fighter don't give woman belly. Especially for Fako and Meme. Who saw that money that they come out? But you hear the interim government every day they can't she done upon all the sweat. And we need money for this. Wait, a defense mechanism in any revolution. It's a sort to gain money to sustain the revolution. And I want the interim government to know this. Because when I sit, I don't tell them, say, I'm not part to fight, but I'm a very great thinker when it concerns the revolution. I sit, I spend my time to think. In the war of Southern Cameroon, the defense instead want to bring down the revolution. They are not using it as a source to get money. Because all the resources for Southern Cameroon, they know they exploit them now. So whose side the resources did they go? All the resources for Southern Cameroon, nobody is the come in for camp tap them out. Nobody. The cocoa, no the commot. Coffee, no the commot. Irish, no the commot. Beans, all those things, they know the commot. And above that, those black legs, them people, they know they support this revolution. When we not kidnap them, where you be right for arrest, especially bushfallers, the way they don't go down. Bushfallers, where they get down, where they know they support the revolution. You get right for arrest them. That's good. When you arrest them, where is the money going to? The money doesn't come to the interim government. You only hear one story. This happened, this. But when you come to the people, when they talk to us activists, you just say they don't pay money, 5 million, 10 million, this. All those money needs to go to the interim government. All. And I want my Mama Irene to take this very serious. Ma Irene, I will talk even to the president too. Take it serious. All of them. Now, you see, say, ma go back to the main two they talk. You see, say, Capo Daniel, them don't reach now with La Republic want take out RK. For the past period, RK don't be smart. RK know the move pictures. Pictures and videos. I want to tell everybody, pictures and videos for the revolution and for fighters. You get for double layer them. Yes. If you look when Boko Haram, they do their videos or these other people them. I use Boko Haram now, but it won't be Boko Haram. They call the double layer the video. I'll be very happy say FEMA Shatu or voice note, they don't fit track them. Good. But we have to be very careful. Yeah. Just like how you don't hear Eric, don't come out of recent. Say they don't give FEMA Shah 250 million. I laugh. 250 million, is that money? They be give Patterson 250 and forgive more. Patterson deny. When you went, now say I don't tell they say most of them they want lie, but they don't know how to prepare the lie. Most of them they want cook up story, but they don't know how to cook up the story. You say they give FEMA Shah 250. If FEMA Shah is alive, may FEMA Shah come out. It just like we would only tell Bia, we not say Bia don't die. You tell we say maybe Bia come out. Bia would only see a kind picture. Now for we own side be different. Because if FEMA Shah come out say poop, the military the day they wait now drones and the worker everywhere for see any place on recording go the come out, satellite don't be connected. Now French with the talk, eh? Now French. That's why you see that they try to manipulate the United Nations because now French. They just wait one single distance for come out and they go know a location where they go gather the amount of forces where they get out of the year 2000 where they go there for go fish FEMA Shah. But you know one thing, we don't already know all those time. Now whether RK no be here, I be tell RK, I say if in this not desist from talk to people like Una, even Aya Foundation, he don't realize himself now whether I see the talk with Una again. You see organization those are the come back small no. Because demons them like Eric. They don't already kill the Aya Foundation. Demons. I be one Aya Foundations on day here, Aya Junior. He said no Prince Jeka. I tell you say, don't get to politics. Don't get to politics. Don't get there. If you get there, you will destroy it. He goes start to do show. Bam! You want to say a judicial police, don't take them. Because they know say Aya Foundation, they keep the hopes of Southern Cameroonians alive. It's true. The guy, when some person do job, it do good. Me, I appreciate Aya all the time. It keep the hopes of every Southern Cameroonian that we are bound to be together. That we can help each other. That is the hopes. And the government knows, say with the attitude of Aya Foundation, the people of Southern Cameroon are empowered. Are empowered. Because they realize and they know that their brothers this way think about them. For example, see the Christmas. They be one use Eric for destroy that site. I be don't tell and I say, they always come now within us. Within us. Now, Eric tried to go for Ayeke. When you want to go to use a fighter, you use a fighter positively towards the revolution. You don't use a fighter negatively. You don't. When you want to use a fighter positively towards the revolution, what do? You orientate the fighter towards the ultimate good of all the people of the nation. That's what you do. When you want to bring up a fighter, for example, the problem is there was a small problem between Ayeke and Marshal. What you as an activist was supposed to act at that period supposed to do, you were supposed to go there, orientate Ayeke towards the benefit of all the general people of Libialem. For example, I give you my case. Once upon a time, my great fighter of Babalang, the General No Pity, got in contact with me, with their spokesman, and they needed some help from Watana Wata. We had to hold our meeting in the Watana Wata Project Committee, and we decided to look the rules of county by county, and the rules, we had to contact the chairman of Goketunja. The chairman of Goketunja was the treasurer of Watana Wata. I made a call to him, and I said, Chairman, we have had a demand from your fighter. What do we do? He said, go to the LGHA. We orientate the fighter. We send him that we will talk to your LGHA. That's how you bring an ultimate good out of your county. Now, no. They struggled to remove Ayeke out of Lebialem to give Seseku, people in prison, a strength. You heard this other woman, Mama Ambazonia, calling fighters, telling them about dirty things. Look, you see this diaspora? You see the diaspora? If we have to be in certain problem, look at them. Look at this diaspora. You see what Bo Herbert is doing in Boyo. That's what we all need to do. You orientate your people under a one good institution for the ultimate good for all the people. But some people want to show us in the revolution that they are, how can I say them, Shaka Zulu in diaspora. That's what some of them want to do. They want to orientate the people for their individual interests, and there are many. There are many, especially those who are inside the defense team in Southern Cameroon. There are more demons there. Me, Prince, I know the fear fight. And the one thing is you cannot bully me down. No. Me, I've been a social media warrior for this revolution and this institution. Not today, not tomorrow. All of you in that defense, if you don't learn to start taking that revenue you make from the ground and start giving it to this interim government, all of you will leave. We better destroy that NSC. I'm ready. And I'm going to tell my Irene, if that NSC don't start bringing money from the ground and giving it to that government, let it be dissolved. We are not into this blackmailing and dirty things they are doing. If they are not ready to make money, because Ambazonia is not barren. We are not in far north. We are not in far north. We are not in Kolofata. Or we are not in Maiduguri or whatever. Southern Cameroon is a blessed land. So most of you who have been doing this thing for 4 years, your cup is full. Your cup is full. All of you in that defense. If you know you cannot generate money with the fighters you have on the ground and sustain this interim government and the military and give us new equipment, you better pack. If the time for joke is over. The time for joke. And if there's any fighter, I want to say these two counties, Fako, Meme, maybe Manu, Mezam. If they are, because there are counties which they cannot generate funds. We know those counties. We know. But there are ones which the bread basket is heavy. If we don't hear you bringing money to this government, that this defense council should be destroyed automatically, because we know what you guys do. You go and take the one you need to take from the ground, you come and collect again from the interim government. You make the people of Southern Cameroon to feel like their money doesn't have value, whereas you are already sucking us milk out of our system. No, it has to stop. So now, you see they wake up again to after he has killed Ayeke. He turned the people of Lebialem against Ayeke. How can a fighter of that kind of Ayeke be talking with the deal? How come? How can a fighter be talking with a colonial officer and you think the fighter will live long? How? When have you ever heard that? Have you ever heard all the fighters who are living long in this revolution, like Commando, like Arke, like Fimasha? Do you hear them talk with La Republique? No. But you could hear Ayeke talking with La Republique on a phone call, telling him he's going to bat Thibault and he'll be back. And on the road to Batibo, Ayeke was ambushed. Those are fighters who don't listen. The same Ayeke who told Field Marshal that that thing is not a gun. Diasporans. Now Ayeke is dead. They had to use Ayeke to finish Field Marshal. Now they don't have no means. You see, this war you see, those who work with the people will never be able to be killed anyhow. Now it's Capo Daniel fighting for RK to show himself, let them finish him, because RK cannot work under ADF, their demonic group. Then with Eric Tato looking for a way for Field Marshal to come out from the bush after he has not been able to convert Ambazonian to join BAS. Oh, God. They use now we for kill we ourselves. Greedy men. Because we refuse to join BAS, we say BAS must stand behind us. We are not thinking about population. Now they want to use the Field Marshal. Field Marshal will not make no video. We are too smart. No video, nothing. And if there's any fighter that will make a video from ground, you have to put a black piece behind you, or if possible, the flag of Amazonia, and you mask your face. All the fighters, you must remember this. If you have to make any video any day, you must mask all the defense chairs must get this. Mask your face well, put very big picture, because with the economic sabotage, we don't need them to see you. You have to be very technical ambassadors. Look, the secret to win this war is to cause the debt of the occupier to go up. Have you not seen what we have been? Economic sabotage. I've said it. If the military attack you, deal with the military. But if they don't attack you, we don't have nothing to do with military. You see, one of my comrades was saying they are bringing more military from where? From Congo. They will bring more. Once they see we are looking for military, we don't care about military. We need to increase the cost of the occupier. We need to soak them very well. We need to intensify the economic sabotage. They need to be fire everywhere in Southern Cameroon. That should be our job. There needs to be fire everywhere, everywhere. Everything that is not Southern Cameroon, burn it up, burn it up. Anything that is not Southern Cameroon, increase, they're already going bankrupt. Increase the pain of the occupier. That is our only way to victory. Because once the colonial military have seen that the debt, or the government have seen that the debt is above, France will say, no, we cannot continue. Let's make a deal. Let me tell you how most countries get independence. They get independence not by killing military, no. They get independence by targeting the strength of the occupier. What is the strength of the occupier in Southern Cameroon? Our economic resources. I will not give you details here. There are many other things which strengthen the occupier. There are many things. If I start saying it here, they are already with their pen and their book now instead. They are waiting to copy. I've told the defense what they need to do. If they touch certain things, put everything down, burn everything. There are things we need to do. You see them, they are struggling to see if they cannot block Southern Cameroon. They can't. Because once you touch the strength, the Frenchman will sit on his draft board. They have their draft board there, the political analysts. You see why they are still making their mouth now? Is because we have soaked them, but it has not reached at 80%. You have to soak them up. Increase the economic sabotage to 80%. Then at that point, they cannot react anymore. They will give up. Now, the person on the draft board is watching, and the country is going in paranoia. People cannot eat. People cannot buy goods. The money has lost value. The currency is like chaffs. 10,000 is like 1,000 because of the war of Southern Cameroon. Popov has become cake. To our people of Southern Cameroon, we know, don't feel bad. They say a river doesn't flow through the forest without bringing down trees. Before a victory must come, we must feel the pain. To our mothers back home, I've said it. If some of you don't have food, try to contact some of us. Find people's number and beg that you don't have. Or contact. Man, no go $5 no go pass you for put small rice for fire. But this is what we must do. We have to destroy everything interest. Everything. Economic sabotage is the best. Because once the enemy sees that the economic debt is more than their benefit of what they can gain in Southern Cameroon, that's when they will come to the table. Because they have built a group, the CEMAC. If you think you have to kill, then you have to kill all the fighters in La République, you kill all the fighters in Congo, you kill all the fighters in Gabon, you kill all the fighters in Equatorial Guinea, you kill all the fighters in maybe Burkina Faso or the others. If you have to kill for we to be free, because French has already, they are all their French puppets. Yes, they are all French puppets. If you have to win this war by killing military and thinking that someday the military will pack and say, oh, we are going, Master, these people have killed us. You're lying. Nah, it will never happen. Nah. The way to do it is to bleed the occupier economically. Economically. Make everything fraction, everything. And this time, let me say this. If you are a chief, the game they used to you all before to struggle to say, do divide and rule in Southern Cameroon has ended. Yes. We thought that some of you could be reasonable. We have seen those who are reasonable and we have seen those who are not. Now, even though you support the revolution behind, there are things you don't must do in public. If the enemy has to use you against the revolution, it will take you off. ABC. All the councillors you have seen in the name of whether cancellators. You see, most of you in Southern Cameroon have said education is not wisdom. The day we, Southern Cameroon or Africa, will get their own way of education, that will be begs. I've said that education, most of you claim, are doctor and everything. It's really showing me that, really, if after this revolution, all of you have to go back to school. All of you have to start from class 1 to study the real education from the African way. All your doctorates and everything is really brainwashed doctorates. I said it before here that there is no institutions that can't bring down beer. I've said it. Some people say special status. That's why I saw this my so-called barrister, whether I listen in UK. I was laughing. You study in UK. Even the UK principles of governance, you don't know. But people are very good to correct people in English. Even UK principle of governance, you think that was what was going to be given in so-called special status? No, you fool yourself. You fool yourself. Look what they did. I've told you there will be nothing, there will never be a self-independence governance inside Southern Cameroon or in Cameroon that will not have a beer at the top. I said it before. There will never be. There will never be an institution inside Cameroon that they will not need appointment from beer. It was a monarchy system given to him by France. Because Ahijo, if you look in the days of Ahijo was better. Ahijo did not want people to take his personal interest of power, but he was not wicked to the people. Ahijo did not want people to test his will of president or power, but he was never wicked to his own people. That's why our parents could pay transport from Mutengene to Victoria for 2 francs and the others. That's why. But you see with beer built a monarchy system of greed, which even after the liberation of Southern Cameroon, his generations will pay. Yes. He built a very deadly system. If you have to do anything in Cameroon, it must come from beer. Enam is beer. Emir is beer. Judiciary is beer. Auditing is beer. Everywhere. How common sense not hearing for una head say the man is a king? How? If you want to graduate from Emir, beer must graduate you. If you want to graduate from Enam, beer, the king, the demon, must graduate you. If you want to graduate from Eric of whether a diploma, beer must graduate you. If you want to do, I don't know, some of una brain, una say una go school, una they go pack, you don't have a degree, all una so, una reasoning, the need for flush and for toilet. Now, for online go come, you cannot write English, you cannot do it. Your reasoning. Because if you be the reason right, you will not say all of what you guys are doing is just struggling to lick the table of Lucifer. All of you. All of you who are struggling there, you are just struggling to get the crumbs of Lucifer. Because at the head of the country is Lucifer reigning, the real demon, Satan incarnate. He is the king, like the Antichrist. He's the one seated on top with all the glory. Everybody ringing before you. That's why you have his picture at his back. You have his picture everywhere. You have his picture in your toilet. You have his picture in your bedroom. The king of Sodom and Gomorrah. That's him. He has placed himself everywhere. Everywhere. And you think you go and make some counselors to come and... He cannot. The governor is above that thing. The governor came from EMEA. Who graduated the governor? Bia graduated the governor. Who appoints the governor? Bia appoints the governor. So if the governor doesn't answer to the French regime, Bia will kick out the governor. ABC. That's philosophy 101. That's why I said philosophy should be the best subject. The first subject to be being taught from primary school. It takes your reasoning very up. Philosophy 101. Pa! Who is the head of the councillors? The governor. Who appoints the governor? Bia. If the governor mess up, who takes off the governor? Bia. Bia is answerable to France. So France definitely controls the governor. Philosophy 101. You don't need any person to come from Yaoundé to tell you that that's it. Aqua. Wait, I'm not seeing where is the Aqua? They say I should block Aqua. I've not seen the Aqua. If I see him, okay, I've seen him. Kule Aqua. Okay. Oh, we are not yet in Aqua. Aqua is in Douala. Bamileke, they have taken over Aqua already. Yes, even in church. So Aqua is in Douala. Bamileke, they have taken over Aqua. Bamileke have not taken over Saudi in Cameroon. We helped them. But now we have told them if they want to be people, they need to think like us. So, Southern Cameroonian, what is the way forward? I've spoken everything out. The way forward from henceforth, we all in the diaspora must be fighters. I have to speak on the way forward, then I will have to go off. The way forward from henceforth, we all in the diaspora must be fighters. When I say fighters, do you know what I mean? I said it last time. You know, go only give your money, you should don't for back. If you contribute for your word draft, I go talk this one for Pigeon because now way forward. If you contribute your money for word draft, but make sure say you what you do for diaspora, any place for diaspora, may you be able every month for testify for some economic sabotage where you don't do. It pass any money where you fit give. You what you do for diaspora, that's the way forward. May you, if you know say you get $20, $50, try for make sure say they are $50. You will be able for testify. Not be say some person tell you say, and we don't do it. No. May they send you pictures for which they don't do. There's the way forward from today. The way forward, that means say, if you want you want to be Amazonian free, if you do diaspora, I go repeat this message when I come again like another time. You get for make sure, say you become a fighter for economic sabotage, for every penny, every soul we Saudi military don't kill. That is your job. Don't sit there and you wait say someday. Because if you not do so, La Republic go find all way. If you carry all their military information, say may they destroy free Marshal anarchy. So the way forward, we all for diaspora. Now we get counties and LGAs. We know who will be the fighters. Link up to the defense chief or to your chairman. Say you want to do an economic sabotage every month. That should be your target. An economic sabotage, you want to do an economic sabotage. Sit down for your bed, you decide which economic sabotage you want to do. Sit down, you feel contact your this thing, they contact the forces, they find you, and the fighters, they like to be motivated. If you tell me find 1 or 2 fighters, I don't want to give a kind of economic sabotage what we do because the enemy they watch. If you find 1 or 2 fighters on there, you tell them, this is what I want to be done with my $50. Tell them economic sabotage. Tell them. The chairman will link, work with the boys, arrange economic sabotage, and it be done. Or you even leave the fighters. You find person where you know there are many kind boys that they for ground, hungry they now, poverty they now. Find where brother they so one day we don't be fighters. Tell them, I want to make you do me this thing. I give you the money. They go do one for you. Where they not be fighter? You carry a can get for your county. Where they not be even fighter. Find boy the way they for ground. They plenty so. They know the work. Southern Cameroon where brothers a bit jobless. You employ them for the war. Find some guy, you say, boy, I want to make you do this thing for me. I want to make you do this economic sabotage for this place, this place, this place. I go give you $100,000, $200,000. You fit gather 4 of your friends them for diaspora. 4. You put them in the shidon. You say, more will do economic sabotage. You go tell their money for every soul where they don't kill. You take off some place. Hey, that person where don't die, you go glad. That should be your job. So if you find like una fit the America, una fit shidon na mo ka wanda wata. Una shidon una find 4 brother. My brother, see, I want to do this thing for this place. With this way, this people they go feel we are paying. You wanna fall. Maybe restoration fighters will take long time. More find some of you are brother. You know the brother waiting for this side, the one. Una gather. We go give them $200 or $300, $150,000 CFA. Cameroon government no give them that money. As the whole and say na so. Una be careful. Una take una time. Una do them. Pap! Economic sabotage. You bring up for your county. I've done this one. For we, but you not tell the boy the way they do them because inside that county, they money do the day. You not tell who they do this economic sabotage. That's the way forward from now. That's it from now. So in the diaspora, indirectly you're a fighter. Indirectly you're a fighter because you are helping to increase the cost on the occupier. You are helping to increase the financial debt of the occupier, and every $1, every €1, every £1 will make the occupier cry. That is your focus. This is New Year coming. Write this down. We have been more than 300 and something here. All of you must make sure we start doing that. That's our New Year routine. Increasing the cost of the occupier to the table. Find a paper, write it down. Increasing the cost of the occupier to the negotiation table. Because when their cost increase, they will have no point from running to the negotiation table. So let's get to the job and do it. And for RK and Eric, I said it before, don't mind them. Eric is already going down. Even the boss are losing confidence on him. I told him before, I said nobody runs away from his people. You have seen Eric is going down. Even the boss, the CEs. Look, the most of them, they are so dull. I told them if Samuel Eto'o refused to put the mouth on the injustice in Southern Cameroon, you need to know that he knows that his popularity in football cannot do nothing. I told all of them. I've seen the other one, Mimi Mefo, she's not hearing. But very soon, that had 200,000 views, which she thinks she has, it will become nothing. It's only Francophones that will follow that nonsense. I mean, La République. It's only them. She thinks we are joking. But I've been on her this period, and it's already going down. Tell her, if she wants to continue, nobody will very soon. Now people, the way they just want follow, they go there for day. Tell her, she thinks we are joking. We have had people who had more than her. Before she came, we had Mark, Tapang. They were far good than what she's doing, that nonsense. If she thinks she can use that her small page of 200,000 people, which not everybody even follow that news anymore, to think she can screw or destroy the revolution with her demonic write-ups, not giving the name Southern Cameroons to our people and calling them separatists, she should know her own end to is coming. Nobody can destroy this fight. Nobody. They never born the woman. We go born the Pekin. We go destroy this fight because it is a genuine and a just cause. It is genuine. So get to work, my brothers. Increase the pain of the occupier. That's your New Year motto. Yeah. Wisdom jam. That's good. We definitely will. We are already doing that. Most of the activists, we are talking together. Yeah, most. You know, we are breaking the chains of the distractors. Most of the activists, we talk now together. Everything is going on very well. Yeah, everything is going on well. They are being empowered every day. Every day. And I want to say kudos. You see, we have female general who too has been very long, Caroline Mala. She's very strong. Kudos to her. Kudos to Kemi. They are all doing good jobs. Kudos to UN. Kudos to Paul Nilong, Eriko Akaba. That's why I told all of you, we are in a train going to Boya. Many people will drop along the way. Most of them will drop inside the water. You know, the train is not going through the road. The train that is going to Boya is passing through the Mediterranean Sea. So most of the one, because enemies don't drop on the way, they will go in the bushes and go and become more rebels. They drop in the water, they sink, and they just die there. So the road to Boya is going through the water. Then we'll pass through Victoria, then we enter the bush. The road then. So all these other ones are falling out. Yannick Sikot fell down in the Pacific Ocean. Eric in the Pacific. Tapang in the Pacific Ocean. They fall in the water because in the water they cannot swim. They will die. All of them fall in the Pacific Ocean. They don't need to go on the road. In the road, they will need to survive. They can feed from the bushes. All of them. So as they are falling in the Pacific Oceans, the new ones who are in the train sitting quiet and observing them, they are coming up. You can see Eriko Akaba coming. You can see UN. You can see all the others. The others are dropping in the Pacific Ocean. Mami Jera Pa in the Pacific Ocean. Eric Pa in the Pacific Ocean. Nivoti Ivo Jesus Pa in the Pacific Ocean. And many, I don't want to call their name, many in the Pacific Ocean. They have been dropped there. Many. New ones are coming up. And those new ones, Jennifer DK, good. You can see that's a very good one too, Jennifer. She too has been a strong. We have women, I've said it in this revolution, and me, I would like to support our women. Women really feel the pain of their 9 months children who have been killed. Good. We have strong women. Kemi, Caroline Mala, Jennifer DK. See, those are irons. Iron women. Iron women. You need to support them. Support. Look, let me tell you something. The strength of a nation is built on the value a man gives to their women. That's the truth. It's here I learned that thing. I did not know that. The strength of a nation is built on the value a man gives to his woman. That's the bitter truth. The day you learn to value your women and the women know how to value the men, that's where the strength of that nation comes from. That's why you see Black Americans, the Afro-Americans, you can never destroy them because they built their unity on that strength. Loving their women. So we must learn to encourage them. Encourage your women. Encourage them very well. In all the revolution, if you see your women, our women, Saudi Cameroonian women involved, even if you have your $1 in your PayPal, send to them. We must learn to appreciate our own. We have Nachop too. Yes, Nachop, me, UN, Ponilong, Eriko Akaba, Clovis. There are many. We are many now. We are many. That's why I said they cannot destroy this revolution. Everybody, including those of you here. But you at the comment section, which they don't see your face, then you must show your interest in the burning side, the economic sabotage. Because we which they have seen our face, we are still doing it too. So you, they have not seen your face, you must show your interest in the economic sabotage because all of you two are part. Yes. We have more valiant soldiers behind. So let all of us get to job. Let everybody intensify the economic sabotage. Make your $1, £1, €1, €1, £1, everything has a purpose. Those of you who are not following this page, follow this page. This is where I'm coming. Follow this page as much as possible and share the video. Merry Christmas to you all. I want to see you punch the love sign so that I see the screen red with the Christmas love. I want to see the love sign. Punch the love sign, strengthen one another. Punch the love sign, strengthen, right? We are bound together. Saudi Cameroon, one and indivisible. Saudi Cameroon, one and indivisible. Economic sabotage, the key. The love sign, punch the love. Saudi Cameroon, one and indivisible. Saudi Cameroon, one and indivisible. That's the motto. Saudi Cameroon, one and indivisible. That's it. That's it. And it will be gotten. The Bible says, from the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. That's what the Bible says. Ask and you shall be given. Seek and you shall find. Knock and the door shall be open. I did not say it. Matthew 7:7. That's what the Bible says. Ask and you shall be given. Seek and you shall find. Knock and the door shall be open. And in John chapter 1 verse 1, for those of you, this is Christmas period. The Bible says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. That means your Bible you have to you are the words of God in spirit. For those of you who are Christian, I can still tell you more. Proverbs chapter 3, 5 and 6. It says, trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not unto your own understanding, for in all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. Proverbs chapter 3, 5 and 6. That's the Bible. The Bible in Romans 3, 23. It said, for all have sinned. That means we all are sinners. For all are sinned and come short of the glory of God. So we are sinners. So we have to fight. Not fighting as sinners, but fighting with the will as righteous people. Merry Christmas to you all, and get yourself ready. Because even the children of Israel suffered violence, and only violence will take it by force. Don't be scared of the devil. We will attack the devil by force. God bless you.